have Rolls Royces, mansions all around the world if she don't have nothing.
Tax questions, he replies to them by showing on Instagram $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, I mean, $26 million.
Guy not pay taxes. How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated boxing icon famous for his extravagant lifestyle and money persona, is reportedly facing growing financial scrutiny. Several reports indicate that the Internal Revenue Service has initiated a comprehensive review of his finances, prompting serious questions about his earnings, tax records, and high-value assets. The federal investigation has allegedly sent shockwaves through Mayweather's close circle. Sources claim that as the scrutiny deepens, the former champion is under mounting pressure, while authorities continue examining the details of his financial activities.
Be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight, the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, pay taxes. Usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
For someone who frequently displayed piles of cash online and often stated that he had reached billionaire status, this new situation could represent a major shift in the story surrounding one of boxing's most outspoken and extravagant personalities.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year. Meanwhile, on Facebook he shared, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear." He added, "Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. He continued, "Bottom line, everybody just wants to be a part of the Money May show, including the IRS. The good news for Mayweather, whether he has tax troubles or not, he'll have a hefty payday on August 26th when he takes on Conor McGregor.
Concerns surrounding Mayweather's tax situation have reportedly existed for quite some time. In 2017, he drew attention after requesting a delay on a tax payment from 2015, asking to settle the amount after his fight with Conor McGregor. He argued that he lacked immediate liquidity, even though his career earnings were estimated in the hundreds of millions. At the time, the move was largely viewed as a tactical financial decision, but sources now suggest it may have been an early sign of deeper issues.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And I go, it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. This isn't, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody was talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring.
It's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody.
But
would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
Even with his frequent public displays of wealth, Mayweather's past dealings with the IRS have reportedly been complicated. Authorities once filed a lien stating that he owed about $22.22 million in taxes. For the same year, he earned roughly $200 million from his bout with Manny Pacquiao. Records also pointed to an outstanding tax obligation of around $7.2 million, dating back to 2010. In response, Mayweather has stated that he paid approximately $26 million in taxes for 2015, maintaining that claims of unpaid balances were inaccurate.
Well, listen,
I am.
he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like.
That's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
Documents show that Mayweather carried unresolved tax liens from earlier years, including a reported $7.2 million liability dating back to 2010. In a filing submitted to the U.S. tax court, he explained that although he owned significant assets, most of them were not easily converted into cash, which made immediate payment difficult. As a result, he requested permission to postpone the payment until after his 2017 bout with Conor McGregor, expecting the income from that fight to cover the outstanding tax balance.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd Mayweather's financial troubles go beyond tax problems, showing a consistent history of lawsuits and disputed transactions. In 2015, he faced legal action over an unpaid $1.44 million balance on a $3 million diamond necklace. He had initially paid $1 million and made 6 further installments before stopping the remaining payments. Although he has earned enormous sums over his career, Mayweather has also been accused of accepting money for events and merchandise that never materialized. Supporters reportedly paid for meet and greet sessions, special appearances, and exclusive content. Yet many never received the promised experiences that a TikTok investigation further suggested that much of the image surrounding his brand is carefully constructed marketing, heavily reliant on hype rather than actual substance.
I'm just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming
done
to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my
from me.
God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
In 2024, there were reports that Mayweather was briefly detained in Dubai due to outstanding debts, with claims indicating he remained in custody until the payments were resolved. Alongside his well-known lavish spending, these events have sparked discussions about the state of his finances and how he is perceived publicly. Despite accumulating massive earnings throughout his career, his approach to managing money has faced scrutiny, leading to doubts about the long-term stability of his wealth.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Backing up these reports, boxing agent Rick Glazer stated that Mayweather was detained under Dubai's legal system because of significant debts that had nothing to do with his boxing career. He pointed out that the UAE enforces financial obligations strictly, and failing to settle debts can lead to legal action.
Regarding customs, and I'm giving you my very good Mr. Hamad bin Dilan. Please say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai. And if there is anything from Dubai police, we are happy to say. Thank you so much. Okay.
Mayweather often links his wealth to personal success, frequently sharing glimpses of cash, luxury vehicles, and other high-end possessions on social media. While he presents these displays as proof of his achievements, critics, such as Shannon Sharp, have raised concerns. They suggest that flaunting wealth so openly could point to questionable financial practices and a greater focus on appearances than on lasting financial security. Rather than emphasizing long-term wealth management, Mayweather seems more focused on projecting an image that impresses others.
Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. Yeah. I need everybody. I mean everybody. Had girl collection Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah. Yeah.
Mayweather has always sparked strong reactions in the sports world. He is celebrated for retiring undefeated. Yet his outspoken personality and relentless focus on wealth have drawn criticism. He has openly stated that money matters more to him than legacy, making financial gain his primary focus over cementing a lasting boxing reputation. This mindset, along with his lavish lifestyle and frequent public displays of wealth, has attracted scrutiny from those who see his behavior as a symbol of materialism and arrogance.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank, I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that, I'm gonna do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hate on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw his scenic route.
Floyd has consistently emphasized that wealth plays a central role in his life. He has expressed a desire for his children to pursue the same path and engage in the business ventures he is involved in. His primary goal, according to him, is to build wealth that lasts across generations. However, this approach has drawn criticism from some who feel he places financial gain above personal values and character.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
This focus on wealth has also shaped how younger athletes view success. Stephen A. Smith has pointed out that many rising stars admire Floyd not for his technical skill, footwork, or legendary ring intelligence, but for the size of his bank account. Smith argues that this mindset does a disservice to boxing, suggesting that financial gain is more important than true mastery of the sport. In doing so, it risks overshadowing the very legacy Floyd worked to establish in the ring.
Beyond the glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect? Watch.
Floyd Mayweather has become almost synonymous with lavish displays of wealth. His collection includes an impressive array of luxury cars and private jets. But one of his most extravagant items is an $18 million billionaire watch from Jacob & Company, featuring 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, set in 18-karat white gold. Beyond that, he owns a watch collection valued at around $100 million, which includes pieces like the $400,000 Rolex Daytona, Eye of the Tiger chronograph.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say, you know.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
Money team. Can we see it on him? Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Even with his enormous income, Floyd has faced multiple reports and claims of owing money to fellow athletes. One widely discussed example involves rapper 50 Cent, who stated that Floyd took $2 million from him. While Floyd was serving time in jail, he asked 50 Cent to manage one of his promotions. Although 50 Cent invested funds to help, he later alleged that once Floyd was released, he acted as if he had no knowledge of the arrangement.
We brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying him the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he told me to do that.
With increasing attention on his finances, these extravagant displays are being reassessed. what was once seen as the ultimate sign of success now prompts questions about money management and whether such lavish spending can be maintained over time.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's the record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And I go, it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much, this isn't, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather and McGregor, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody was talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
it's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather's recent money troubles? Do you feel his lavish lifestyle is finally starting to have consequences? Or is he still managing his finances successfully? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.